Talk about the topic for today. You know, say every day we always get one particular topic where on a normal day we actually experience for inside Nigeria. And today we're asking the question, naturre say men that they're polygamous by nature? Because a lot of men don't come outside talk, say women, not they stress yourself with us. All because say you see us say with a cheat, not mean say you can't break up the marriage. Because that's how God creates us. God not create us for one woman. God created us for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So not so we just be. We are polygamous by nature. So to follow us talk about this particular one, we get a father, husband, brother in the house, and even also motivational speaker. Join me welcome Olubusayo Ogumade inside the Talk studio. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
So very, very quickly, first of all, I just want to find out what's the true nature of men.
Man, there's nothing too fantastic about men, you know. We are also God's creation, you know. We want to be in charge, you know. We want to dominate our environment. We want to know almost everything happening around us. You know, that's just the nature of man. A man wants to be in charge. He wants you to know that, okay, this is me, this is my domain. You know, he wants to take charge of everything in and around his, you know, environment.
Now, in this short speech where you make now, you don't mention in charge 3 times.
All right.
Which leads me to my next question. Now, man, when they do pium, they jump from one woman to another woman. Now, I mean, say he they in charge.
No.
Or what's in they make a man they in charge?
What do I mean by being in charge? It's not jumping pium. No, not be that one. No. Being in charge means you know what's happening around you. You know, you want to more like be the director of things around you. You know, you want things to be in order. A typical man will tell you, say, no, this is the way I want it. This is the way I want it. You know, and most times, if you don't want to offend your wife, you won't carry them along while you talk all those things. But most times, no man would like making just day somewhere like this, making the place second field will say, is that what you want, man? That will not be man now. You know?
After saying that, why men they cheat?
You see, cheating, now so many things. Anyway, in the course of our discussion, we'll talk about why I think some men cheat. But basically, yeah, you can say a man can love you, yet he will still cheat on you.
Why?
That's something where me I don't understand. Because a lot of men, they use that line, say, a man will love you, but he will still cheat on you.
Because it's natural.
It is not natural.
So why do they cheat then?
The truth of the matter is, yeah, I know there are so many guys out there that will say, what was he saying? Go and sit down. But okay, now you're saying it's our nature. It's a man's nature. If you know that a girl has HIV, will you go and sleep with her? You won't now. It's just indiscipline. As far as I'm concerned, you know, a typical man just wants to explore. It's not because that is our nature, no. If they tell you that's a man's nature, you know, we have we have children all over our loins, and all those are just coinages, you know, that men use outside to say. You know. In the same vein, that same man that we're talking about now, if he has a child, maybe an only girl, and he realizes that, oh, there's this guy down the streets that's jumping from one person to the other. Okay, you say now our nature with that. If you allow your daughter go marry that man, you will not now. You guys, we just say that because we want to have our way, we want to play around, we want to do all that. But the truth of the matter still remains that the nature of man, you know, the typical nature of man is not, you know, pium like you call him.
So, but wait, just to say something, do we really know the nature of man? Because if you look, even if you want to go religious, if you look even the Bible, people where God actually take for heart, now people where get plenty wives and even concubines. Okay. You understand? And then if you look the olden days, men, they marry more than one wife. Okay. Now, a lot of men will come and argue with you, say, come now, because say, now we don't take the Western culture where they talk, say, one man, one wife. That's now why you say a man go marry his own special wife for house, and then go start to sleep outside. Because according by that, they go link you to the Bible. Say, look at all the great men in the Bible. All of them, nobody gets one wife. Even the one we get one, the woman go push and say, marry another one. See Sarah, see Abraham. So if you thought that they are not polygamous in nature, then wahala fit there for that particular
okay,
side.
Wait, make I look at from this angle. Now, that person, they tell you, say, okay, see Sarah, see Abraham. That person, I'm not trying to be religious here. I'm just trying to be as real as possible. Now, then, Was it that Abraham was actually jumping from one person sleeping with this one, jump to the other one?
And that's what I had to tell you. Now, a lot of them don't argue, say, the reason why they see the jumping, now because, say, we don't carry this tradition of one man, one woman.
Okay.
So that the man make the man not look like a nonsense man or a bad man in public or in the eyes of his family. That's now why Ingo they do pio. Because back then in those days, the man fee marry you for house, and then if you go outside see Betiana, go be Betiana come house, and you have no choice but to accept. And some men go even argue, say, come, if you go to the north, the women where they don't already accept the fact, say, if you marry me, other women are still coming. So Wahala not go actually day like that. No, it still happens. So Wahala not go actually day like that. Just some places in the south and some other areas, now I know they accept man marrying more than one wife.
For me, I don't believe that. I will explain to you. Number one, if you are looking at people's religion, some religion permits it that you can marry as much as possible, as long as you can love them equally. Can you love two ladies equally? It's not possible. Even if you have two children, there's every tendency for you to just have flair for one than the other one. It's not because you really want to set out to like one more than the other one. It's just natural. Maybe this one just understand you well. But this one, most time, you know, they understand you. It go just the natural, but as somebody...
But there was something what you like in each person, where they will make you love the person. Like, I feel like the fact that Betiana, they make her hair very well, and that one will be my own attraction. And then I get another girl again, and I like the girl because say they dress very well. That one will be your own attraction. So there are different likeness where feel lead to love. Okay,
you see this one. Okay, you see this one where they dress well now. After some time, you can't roll with that one, you roll with that. Then later you can't say another way they dress past that one. Doesn't mean you're going to drop this one and pick another one.
Well, yes, now what's they call the pium.
For me, people just want to explore. It's not that way. It's not that it is a man's nature. No. People just want to explore. Say, I don't try yellow before. Let me just try. Let me try black.
But why don't you do that before you marry? Why not do the exploring where you might explore, or the adventurous movement before you marry?
The truth of the matter is, it doesn't have anything to do with age. Some people tell you, see, when I get married, I'll stop doing it. It's a lie. In fact, when you get married, you now see that the temptation is even more. Because they have small coins, then you can actually, do what we're not doing. You see, one thing about money is, money actually brings out the real you.
Yes.
It helps you to, if you don't have money, there are some things you were not doing before. It's not because you don't want to do them. It's because you don't probably have the resource to do them. Now you have small change. Now then you can't say, now wow. I used to have a guy in my university days, from the little story, when now I realized that this guy is always jumping from one lady to the other, always de-rooming, quote unquote, de-rooming his friends. And you know what I mean by saying that. Now, so one day we're now talking. The guy said, can you imagine that all through his days, his secondary school days, and, before he got to the university, he never slept with a lady once. So it's more like exploring. So this is what I've been missing all this while. You guys was now jumping from one to the other. But so what I'm just trying to say is not that is man's nature. No, it's not man's nature. Some people can argue that, okay, how come this one marries? The truth of the matter is, if you hear that, this same thing you are doing, if you have a sister or you have a brother, if you have a child or you have a sister, let me just look at it like that, and there's a guy that does that outside, you will be telling your sister that you're not going to marry this guy.
Yes,
you don't marry, he's a stupid guy, you don't marry him. So how come, why didn't you say it's man's nature? Let him explore.
So we go call on lack of consentment on the part of the
It's just, if I really want to use the naked language for it, it's indiscipline. That's it. The naked language for it is indiscipline. Simple.
And because a lot of men, I still actually stay on this line. A lot of men go disagree with you.
Yes, I know.
Talk, say, come. Now, the Western world don't come manipulate your
thinking. When they tell you, say, Western world
or religion.
Ways. Not the religion. Let's leave religion out of this.
Because see, let's look at back then in those days.
Are you talking about Bible days or?
No, let's not look at Bible days. Even our forefathers' days.
Our forefathers, do you know why they married them? Do you know why they marry so much? It's not because of love. It's because they want to use them on the farm.
Yes, we understand.
Labor is cheap. They are your... you understand? You use your children, family, the more, the merrier. You have plenty wives, they can go to the farm instead of only you and one. If you have just one man, one woman, what you are going to do on the farm will be limited, but you have plenty wives. Okay, let me leave that one. Let me even talk about what the artists of those days do, the Ogun days and, all of that. Why they marry is because of what they do to get ladies outside that will fit into some roles. It may be difficult for them and maybe it may not be cost effective in the long run. But if their wives are home, they can always say, oh, you are playing this role, you are playing this role. That's why they marry. All like, it's not that they really set out to marry because they love this one, they love that one. No.
But even nowadays, with the love what we see out there, a lot of men are still cheating. Now, if you say, if a woman leave a man because the man cheat on her, the woman is right?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
Even this one where the talk say, men say, it's not a man's nature to cheat. Even at that, there may be some reason you can. It's not that you really want to set out to cheat.
So you would advise your sister, if her husband cheats on her, to still stay in the marriage?
No. I want to know why, what happened. It's not a yes or no question. Now, I want to know what happened. Why did he cheat? You get? The truth of the matter, you realize that sometimes it's not that the guy really set out to cheat. It's just because, there's this thing is like, let me call it a process. Once you are on the top of a slopey, what do you call it? A slopey, borrow me one English name I use. Hill. And you're trying to descend. There's no how you can stop it. The best thing is don't just start. You get? So once you start and there's no...
It takes you to the end.
It takes you to the end. You get? So my advice will be, you should know yourself. You should know your limits. You should know what you can take. You should know what you can't take. There's no Superman out there. There's no Superman out there, You just need to know yourself and know what, the limits you can actually take, So it's not
people
a
go
man's
say, look at the
nature.
nature of women and the nature of men.
All those ones are just, people can say all
now, what do you
sorts.
go talk about the men we see? Because now I still try to figure out the nature of men. Now, the men we feel say every woman na assignment for them.
Every woman an assignment for them.
Yes, like they need to now conquest.
Okay.
They just feel
All
that
those ones now, when we be boys, we dey do all that one. Say, so I don't chop this one. I won't chop another one. I don't chop.
I don't know
this
why
one.
I don't like that word, chop. I don't chop this girl. I don't chop that girl. I don't chop. I don't understand. Like, seriously. Are we edible now?
Oh, listen.
Edible
They won't tell you to your face. They won't tell you to your face.
don't hear guys talk
when
out.
guys are hanging out, that's what they say. They will say, I don't chop this one. So I don't chop this. And funny
don't hear guys
what
talk out.
ladies don't know is, now, if you saw, especially the ones that just throw their stuffs around. Now, when guys sit down and they are talking, you'll be shocked. Even the so-called responsible-looking guys, you'll be shocked how they talk. The big ones you'll be shocked that can this man talk like men talk anyhow. Men talk when they are just. There's nothing like men. We're all boys. I'm telling you, even the so-called religious ones, you'll be wondering that can this man say this? If he's sure that he's in his comfort zone, that his words are safe here, they can't use it against him and things like that, you'll be shocked. So my advice is, ladies should be very, very careful.
how.
I don't understand. When you say ladies, be careful.
Now I say how. In what way?
No, not so now. I'll just face one person. If I'm one person, you want...
Facing the one person, but that one person, they do pure.
basket. You say face one person. Face which one person?
I'm telling you.
Okay, listen now. There are some... Okay, don't let me even talk about... Don't let me talk stories here. Let me just be real as possible. Now, putting your egg in one basket is not in a relationship thing, no.
My brother is in a relationship.
Okay, most times, these days, is it so easy to... I just want to be as plain as possible here. You go to a guy's house, okay, because all in the name of not putting your egg in one basket. You go to a guy's house, you sleep over in his house, before you know what's up. There's no how. You go there today, you strip, you probably go to... There are some things that happen that you didn't plan to make them happen.
First of all, I don't go sleep for man's house. First.
That's what people say now.
No,
but somewhere along...
No, because if you're having your eggs in different baskets, you're not sleeping in different hatches.
Wait, let me explain to you. All of us are humans. See, listen. All of us are humans. Now, That's one thing about, there's some, I don't know if you have been in this relationship before. At the very beginning, you don't even like the person. You'll be like, hey, Kwele, how are you? How are you doing? After some time, you know, the person keeps coming on, you'll be like, and it's not bad, though.
At that time, the person don't
It's
log
not
off.
bad, though. And it's not bad. You know, after some time, you'll be like, let me just go to his house and see what's happening. The first time you sit down, handshake. After some time, he goes to here. After some time, hugging. After some time, you won't even see anything spectacular again.
Yeah, it'll become new to you. Normal to you, I mean.
So that's how it works. For me, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm a saint, you know. But what I'm trying to say is, it's always good to do one, you know, per time. You know, I'm not saying, but it's always safe. I'm not trying to be religious. I'm just trying to be as real as possible.
It is good to do one per time.
Yeah.
But it is safe to do one per time.
I don't understand that language. Safe as in?
Safe as in safe.
S-A-F-E.
Yes, S-A-F-E.
It's safe to do one per time.
All right, so we could pass more break now. When we come back after this break, more things to talk about onto men wahala. Not really wahala.
But,
Will they come back, please?
Come on.
Yes, welcome. Yeah, I don't try to tell, but Tiana says she did find trouble. Yeah.
How I take find trouble?
I know they do for trouble. I don't want to tell them yet. But welcome back. Yes, we still get our motivational speaker in the house. I need to tell us about your own opinion concerning if men are naturally polygamous by nature. Olubusayo Ogumade, now the motivational speaker where we get inside the house. Yes. Now, follow-up question to waiting you talk. Now, you come outside talk, say, it is not natural. And you talk, say, along the line, you go tell us one of the reasons or some of the reasons why men, they cheat. So make we dissect those reasons. Why do men cheat? Since you don't establish the fact, say, it's not natural. So why do they cheat then?
All right. Let me go back a little bit before I now tell you why I think some men cheat. Number one, it's not natural in the sense that men are not wired to cheat. No.
So men will disagree with you that we're wired like that.
They can tell you that, but if you know, okay, you know, if we really agree that men are wired to cheat, what it means is they can't stop it. Yeah. Even if you see, it's just like, okay, if this is a law, you know, that means every other man must be that. What it means is every man must be a cheat, must be a cheat, so to say. Now, how come you go here and say, okay, you probably dissing somebody, you know, you've been going around with the person, and all of a sudden you hear that, okay, this person has an HIV, and the person says, okay, let's go to bed, and you say, no, I'm not going to bed, though. Why didn't you sleep with the person?
No, why you always link up to sickness? Now, apart from sickness...
Because nobody go see fire,
put on this side.
And you said you are wired. Okay, if I'm wired...
No, nobody go put on this. Because it's just like, now, you're not wired to feel pain, Nabi. But if fire day here, now they say put your hand this side, you go put your hand this side. No. Okay. You go actually go to the place where
if that one, if you don't agree with me, as per that one, all right. I'll prove myself later in the course of our discussion.
No, this is the discussion now.
No.
The court again.
No, wasn't that the talk we say? So you will say some things here, eh? Now that one I will take hold you.
No, you're not going to hold me.
No. Not me and the try tell you, say, see, eh? Anybody will tell you, say, it's the nature of men to cheat. It's not saying the total truth. It's not telling the total truth. Men cheat because they just want to explore. Okay, how would they feel if they say, for example, there are some countries where ladies, you know, are permitted to have more than one husband.
Of course, India.
Do you think men like it? Men don't like it.
But it's this, let me tell you, in their tradition. So you not go see man come inside that. Whether they like him or not, it is their tradition, it is their culture. The woman go even pay bride price for their hair.
See, let's look at it like this. If we look at tradition, we will not get anywhere, you know.
We never get tradition anymore. Because right now, our tradition of marrying more than one wife.
There are some places in Nigeria here that, at least I've seen 1, 2, 3. The women will say, no. Even if you give them 1 billion naira, they will say, no, they can't cheat. They can't cheat on their husband because I say, why? They say, you die, you die. I'm serious.
They will begin to die or things like that.
But the tradition.
Now, waiting from all this discussion with all the talk since, I never really get understanding on why men cheat. So now I want to take them to another twist.
Okay.
Why men they marry?
Men marry for several reasons. Some marry because they want to look responsible, especially in this part of
because they want to look responsible.
Yeah, because some people say, how old is he? He's 45. I say, how many kids does he have?
Oh, 3.
So he doesn't have a child. He's not married. They say, that man is so irresponsible. 50 years old and you're not married, and you know things like that.
So now married not part of responsibility.
Yeah, in this part of the world, they look at it like that. If you don't have a wife in your house, they will say, you'll be shocked that even the so-called enlightened people, you know, while conversing, they will say, okay, where's the wife? Where's the wife? They say, no, he doesn't have anyone. Be like, I've been to, places where people say, where's your wife? Why? I'll be like, is she the one you're expecting, or is she the one that is going to do the talking? And, it's just, I don't know, maybe it has just become a culture in our part of the world, when they see a man, they will expect him, if he's matured enough, they will expect him to have a wife, at least. You get? I think one of the reasons why people marry is because they think they are old enough to marry. That's one. 2.
And that is the sad thing.
Should I continue?
Yes, please.
Number 2, people get married because they want to see their own children too. You get? Okay. They'll be like, I need to see all this, my stress, I'm just
carry my own children.
I want to carry my children. I need to, I'm working now. After, when my time is over, I'm off. I need to pass all this thing I'm stressing myself for somebody to, to keep on with them. They want to have children at home. Number 3, it's good to have a wife because it's not good for a man to be
alone. Let's just say it, yes.
For so many reasons.
Because even after the wife now, the man is still not alone. He will still be jumping up and down. So at the end of the day, that man don't defeat people. So it's not good for a man to be alone.
I feel with all those reasons where you give, now number 1, I ain't gonna make a man still do pio. Just for you to get Mr. You understand? Just for you to look responsible in the eyes of the public, you just look for one girl. If the girl does get one of the features where you want, just put her for house. And at the end of the day, you go see another one outside, then you start to cheat. Now, it's nothing bad for me. Nothing bad if a man decides to get married just because he wants, one of the reasons, not to get picking. Nothing bad. Okay. And nothing bad for him to get married because he doesn't want to be alone. But for you to get married because you want people to see you as a responsible person.
And be say the wife now accessory.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
See. Now, I don't know if I can go personal here. Am I free to go personal?
You can go personal.
How would you feel if you have a child of 60 years old that chooses never to marry? A son, let me say a son.
If you join your own father, no problem.
It is his decision, fine.
He's not a reverend father. He just says, I'm not going to get married. And in fact, women, I don't want to do.
But we have them nowadays. We have guys like that nowadays. You
see, even in the Western world, they themselves over there, they don't like things like that. They don't like it. People want the normal setting, Once you do what is not normal, they'll be like, while they might just respect you and say, Mr. So. But meanwhile, in their clothes, they'll be like, 70 years old. He doesn't have a wife. He has never married. They'll do that. They'll do that. So it is normal. Everybody wants to, it's normal about
society
human beings. Pressure.
Yeah.
And it's not just common to our part of the climb. It's like that almost everywhere. It's just that it's more pronounced here.
I want it too much. I want it too much.
I want too much. I'll tell you why it did too much. Because our culture supports them. You support that apropos. Everything will get advantage. Everything will get advantage, gets its advantage.
Definitely.
It's always like that.
Now, a lot of people, I don't hear from a lot of guys when they go talk, say, if they leave them as guys alone, they no go want marry.
Yeah.
Well, some guys will tell you, say they no go want marry. Now, I want to know, so that I'll build on what's in the talk. Are they reverend fathers or?
No.
They are not.
They are not.
They just want to be baby daddies.
They just want to be baby daddies that pick up this
They're
one.
not just
the
want
same,
that
the same
commitment.
guy. I'll tell you, if I want to use naked language for that, is gross irresponsibility. Is this same guy, that wants to be baby daddy, or what do you call?
Yes, baby daddy.
The same guy will not want his daughter to get married to somebody like him. People like that work there very well.
And
When they have a
unfortunately,
child,
such people, their daughters, they look out for people like them to fall in love with.
How sad. Irony.
Unfortunately.
You see, that's just like, people like, they will say, no, I just want to be free. Women, men, their problems are too, women, their problems are too many. I just want to be free. The same guy that has a daughter, he will tell you, where's your boyfriend? I want to see him, You will not, I don't like this guy. You won't date, they want a sane guy. They want their daughter to get married to somebody, who a family guy, somebody, who quickly graduated from school, got a job and just settled down. He will even be going there and say, how are you doing? He's my son. And the day he sees the guy, jumping around, you see what the man will do. So all these ones, we say it because we just want to explore. We want to taste this one, taste that one. It's not a man's nature. It's a lie. It's indiscipline. That's the truth. Yes, I may sound so holy here, but that's the truth of the matter.
I know you were blamed for the indiscipline. Who would you blame?
I won't blame anybody. It's not the society. Don't say society.
I just don't know who you go blame. I'm not be upbringing to.
Some have very solid upbringing.
Okay.
Maybe peer influence could be part of it, and it's just about you and you. That's where I say it. It's a personal thing. It's a personal thing.
Wow. So let's take health tips, please.
Very quickly, this matter strong today.
I know.
Now, health tips for today. Then talk say sitting for long periods of time, like we don't sit here for the past 45 minutes or more. They don't link them to serious health issues such as high blood pressure, obesity, high cholesterol, heart disease, and even heart attack. So if you sit down all day, experts, they suggest, say, make you get up every 30 minutes to walk around.
Yes.
What think bankers go do?
When you're on break, just walk around. It will actually help you out.
Even while you are attending to your customer, you can walk up.
Be walking, yeah.
And stretch your back and make sure you are good.
Because even now, when we don't sit down for a very long time, you're going to notice, say, your back once starts to pain, you want to. So it's very important. You don't sit down for too long. Just stand up and take a stroll.
Take a walk.
Yeah,
please.
And then you come back and feel
we don't want heart
fresh.
attacks.
All right, now because we don't talk a lot about men being polygamous in nature. Which will be your final words to every married man where they out there, where believe say it is natural for us to cheat? What you go do to all the extra girls that we get in the world? Because if you see the ratio of man and woman,
really extra girls.
I'm telling you, because the woman I'm plenty past the men. Now, what you go tell those men where believe in this?
Well, men will believe say there are plenty ladies who need to help them and marry more than one. You not be the one. Not be you create them. So leave who is going to find husband for them.
Okay.
I'm serious. You're not the one that created them in the first place. So why are you trying to make yourself the problem solver that you want to help them, want to marry 4 or 5, 10? Okay, if you really want to help them, marrying one would that solve the problem? Okay, marry like 100 and see. Maybe you really want to help them. Marry like 100 and see if you can cope with
Wahala.
it.
Wahala.
One woman is enough trouble. Let alone marrying 20, 30.
Why are we always referred to as trouble?
Why
really?
women must be trouble? The men not be trouble.
Men not be trouble, or the more serious one. Men
are
just, no, I'm serious. I'm not joking. Men are just, easy guys and. Most guys are. A typical guy is like that. I'm serious. Men are easy to satisfy. I'm serious. I'm not joking.
You are joking. No, seriously, you're joking because I know a lot of men when they act like women. You are joking.
Off camera.
No, on camera, you are joking.
Off camera. No, I'm not joking.
On camera, you are joking. Excuse me.
Off on camera.
You are joking.
All right. But on a more serious note, men don't have trouble. For example, if two guys probably fight now, and they probably see each other down the street. Hey, what's up? Say, you're The stupid.
And there are still some men that act like a woman.
Those one is just one in every maybe 100. Most guys, they quarrel now, it's over and they move on. But women, tomorrow, next tomorrow, 20 years to come.
I totally and completely disagree with you, because some women too, they quarrel and the next minute they are playing and they are happy.
Most women are not like that.
Most men are also not like that.
Yes, so some men, they keep us for money.
Yes.
Those ones are maybe they live in the village or something.
Eh? Oh Lord!
Please, thank you so much. I don't fit because this one is another topic. Oh. Thank you very much for your entire the studio. We actually enjoy ourselves today. You there on top Twitter? If anybody want to follow, what's your Twitter handle?
At Busayo Ogumade.
At Busayo Ogumade.
Yes, Busayo Ogumade. Very easy for you to notice online. I beg, follow him online and attack him. You should not go by all the words where he talk today.
Especially as he talk, say no be in nature.
Yes, say no, it's not in nature. Yes. Especially as he talk, say men, they are not cool.
And some are grossly irresponsible.
I said men are just easygoing people.
Follow him on Instagram, attack him or support him at Busayo Ogumade. Thank you so much. Actually, they only talk about Tiana. To talk not be bad thing, but make you know what they talk about. See ya tomorrow.